Okay guys, Mod 120, week 4. I'm going to finish doing the Survey Monkey questions. We are on number 6, so we're going to do 6 through 10 tonight. Get her done. Get them done. So, number 6, and again, you should have had your Survey Monkey questions from your weekly objectives and questions, week 4. All right, so number 6. Number 6 wants us to calculate the future value of ordinary annuity manually at the end of each period. 3 years for $3,000 ordinary annuity at 8%. Oh, well, you can read about how to do that on page 528, but we're going to go over doing it today. So, that's the wind or?
It's a wind.
$3,000 at 8% annuity. Okay, so period 1. It says the first period has no interest until the end of the year. So it's going to remain $3,000. Period 2, which would be the end of the second year, it's going to be $3,000 plus that 8%. So again, we know how to do that, right? X over 3,000 equals 8 over 100, right? Should be doing this with me. Times 8 equals, and then divide by 100. 240. Okay? So period 2, it's going to be the 3,000 plus the 240. So that's the principal and that's the interest. So 3,240. So period 3, we're going to take that amount, 3,240, and figure out what's 8% of that. Okay. So 3,240 times 8 equals, divide by 100 equals. And so that would be $259.20. $259.20. So we're going to take for period 3, we're going to take the 3,240 and add 259 and 20 cents. All right. So let's put our decimals here, 0, 0 there. So we know we're lined up correctly. So 3,240 plus 259.20 equals 349.20. So this is the answer. At the end of 3 years, it'll be $3,499.20. Okay, that was number 6. All right. Moving on. Remember, you could always pause and rewind. Make me go backwards. Number 7 is a simple question. And this can be found on page 558. And it's asking, what is cumulative preferred stock? Okay, so let's go to our textbook and find out. So we want to go to page 258, or no, I'm sorry, 558. 558. And it's about in the middle of the second paragraph here. And it says, cumulative preferred stock entitles its owner to a specified amount of dividends annually. Okay? So that's how it's defined. It entitles its owners to a specified amount of dividends annually. And that's it. Okay, so let's go move on to number 8. Number 8 can be, well, it doesn't give you the answer, but it tells you how to do it on page 560. All right, so number 8 says, calculate the cost of buying 400 shares of General Mills at $55.80 per share. Don't forget to add the commission price of 1.32%. Okay? So there are going to be 2 processes that we need to do here. The first one, we need to find out how much, the question is, how much are they going to have to pay for this, including the price of the shares with the commission. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to figure out how much 400 shares cost. So how do you do that? You take 400, multiply, or 5580, and multiply it times 400. And I get 22,320. Okay? But then we need to figure out what the commission is going to be. So the commission is going to be 1.32%. So let's do our little x over there equals 1.32 over 100. Okay? Cross multiply. 22,320 times 1.32 equals, and then divide by 100 equals. And I get a number that looks like this. 294, that's a 4.624. So we know we only want to take it to the hundredths place because this is money, right? So what do we do with the 4 and what do we do with the 2? So if you said that the 4 drops off, you are correct. And if you said that the 2 stays the same, you are correct. Had that been 5 or more, this would go up to a 3. So the commission on it is $294.62. So then what do? Well, if you said that we add 294.62, you are correct. Okay? So now we need to add 22,320 plus 294.62 equals. So the total cost is going to be $22,614.62. That's with the cost of the shares plus the commission. Okay? All right. That was number 8. Moving on. Number 9. Number 9 can be found on page 564. And it asks, what is a share's net asset value? What is a share's net asset value? And so let's go to our page, 564. Look up that definition. The net asset value, which is the dollar value, the value of your mutual fund share is expressed in the share's net asset value, which is the dollar value of one mutual fund share. So the dollar value of one mutual fund share. Okay? That was number 9. Page 564 at the bottom. All right. Moving on. Going to 10. Going all the way here. Number 10. Number 10 wants to know, how does diversification, 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 comes from the word diverse or divide. How does diversification protect the investor? How does diversification protect the investor? Okay. Find the answer again on page 564, same page we were at. And if you look up under, a little bit above where we were previously, it says, diversification, when you invest in a mutual fund, you own a small portion of many different companies. And so this protects you against, or the investor, against a poor performance of a single company, but not against the sell-off in the market. So in other words, if one company, if you have all your investment into one company and that company fails, well then you're going to lose a lot of money. But if you have just a little bit in each company and then that one company fails, you won't lose as much. You're diversifying. You've heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And that's where it comes from. Don't invest everything in one thing, because if that one thing fails, you lose everything. So it's best to diversify your funds or diversify your investment. Okay? Especially if you have a lot of money that you're going to invest. Don't put a lot of money into one thing, regardless of how promising it looks. Because sometimes something that looks promising can fail, or something that looks ludicrous can actually do well. So it's best to diversify. Okay, that's it. Those are all the SurveyMonkey questions we have for this week. I don't think there'll be any more videos posted for this mod. We'll come back next mod. We'll be going into mod 130, which is business basics. And again, watch for the accounting videos that will be going up pretty soon. So we'll see you next time. Bye.